What up, Super Fun Force? Captain Gamesta, and today I have my first Black Series, or at least 6-inch scale Star Wars figure, and this is from the Mandalorian. It's from the Credit Collection. This has to be my favorite Mandalorian. This is a great value. I just want to say out the gates, I'm not like a super hardcore Star Wars collector. I know they have like Hot Toys and Mafex that go for about $100 from the Mafex to about $300 for the Hot Toys that have like really realistic representations of like the actor and the on-screen depiction of the characters. But Black Series and the Vintage Collection do just fine for me. I might pick up a Mafex one day. We'll see. Not really gonna get into the whole Hot Toys and the super realistic portrayals. But that being said, this is why I like this Credit Collection. I think it's vastly underappreciated and underrated. Now, for those of you who don't know, the Credit Collection means it comes with a credit from the Star Wars, one of these like monetary exchange units. In this case, the bar that you see from, Mando exchanging for his bounty, like reward. And basically it comes with like a recolor or like a reimagining, design concept art, depending on the source of the character. So basically in each wave, they usually have a Mando. The back doesn't have anything special on it. I do like this artwork here. So the thing is, I'm going to open it up. I'm not going to really like slice it. I mean, sometimes, what the best thing to do is if you actually slice it here, because you might be able to like fold it up without, damaging this side of the card where the art is. You might be able to slide it out. Also, you can put in a blade and just actually slice the whole thing off. And, kind of keep the card in a better condition that way. But for me, the card is fine. Sometimes I don't really mind throwing it away because you can just get this kind of artwork from a book or online. I'll try to save this a little bit though, just because this little backdrop here, like sometimes I'll save parts of the card. So maybe I'll slice this off here later. Or just maybe I'll just keep it because, I think actually if I cut it here, that's too low. It's going to slice into that. But I'll keep the card. I'll just open it up. Okay, actually I do have to use a blade because these don't come in the traditional boxes. They actually have this like flap that's taped here. So yeah, I'm gonna slice it on camera for you guys really quick, and then I'm just gonna get into the review. But I really like this colorization right now. It's my favorite. I actually will probably end up getting a few more Credit Collections, and of course like a standard version of Mando, Din Djarin, both before and after he upgrades to the Beskar. But this is basically the Beskar version already. He has upgraded armor, and once again he's sporting some different colors here, as you've seen before in like the series. If you're watching it, there are other Mandalorians who indeed will paint their armor, so that's not out of the ordinary at all. Okay, there we go. I'm just gonna slice like this. I'm not gonna do it like super perfectly, but I think if I could just open it down here. I'm gonna pull it out this way for you guys. Doing this all live unboxing. Slide it out there. There you go. See, so I'm kind of able to keep the card there just like this. Not too shabby. Here's the credit. In my opinion, I wish they made this like a light metal. Kind of the hollowing here looks kind of bad, but decent painting. It's kind of goldish, but it's good to just have it flat like this. I definitely want this because you see this in the Mandalorian where he's exchanging credits for his bounty in the first season. Again, this is the only problem is that this hollowed out part, but this is cool to have. And then I definitely wouldn't mind getting one of the other coins. So we'll see that in the future. Now let's take a look at this. I do have like, I've had like Marvel Legends and the G.I. Joe Classified. So this is very similar in terms of a 6-inch scale. Right off the bat, I really like the cloth. It's pliable. His jetpack is right there. I'll grab that in a second. So looks nice. Again, I really like the blue here. It looks like a cross. That's awesome. I like the hint of purple here and the orange. He has like the dark green pants and the brown upper. And he has the older armor set here, which is fine. But man, look at that. That is incredible. Truly incredible. Feels solid. I won't really go too much over things like articulation. Because probably 1,000 million people have done all those videos on articulation. You can pretty much already see the joints, and it is, it's definitely superposable. I'll demonstrate some of the articulation right here. And I'm gonna just grab some of the other stuff for it. But yeah, I like it a lot for sure. The weapons look great. I like the painting on it too. Fantastic. You can easily hold on to this. It actually has to clip into his hand. I see the clip right there. So how should I do this? His finger does go here. Oh, I see. So you could just very carefully try and do this on camera. Hold on, I'll have to take it over here. Sorry guys, bear with me 1 second. I almost got it. It's not the easiest. Cool, I'm not gonna go pushing all the way, but there you go. You can actually have him hold on to it. And his finger does kind of fit in the loop. I probably could fasten it in better later on when I have some more time, but regardless, looks great. And then the last thing we need to do really is, oh, you just have this little pistola. Super cool. Yeah, there's this pistol. Then I know that you can also attach this to, oh yeah, that's what it's for actually. You can attach this back here, so that looks really cool. Let's see. Wait, can you? Or would it be on this side? Ah, yes, his right side. So it kind of plugs in there. Yeah, there you go. That's pretty cool. So just like how he holstered it on his back. Man, I just can't get over how unique this color is, especially like when you look at it from a different angle. So from like this side, you can see kind of like the brownish, you know, paint dabs on it. It almost looks a little bit, you know, kind of rusty, but at the same time, it does have a little bit more of like an, I don't know, like a pinkish orange, like a salmon, I guess you would say to it. But again, it looks really great with the blue helmet, the cloak, and then of course you got the dark green pants with the brown, and that purple gauntlet looks really nice as well. And last thing I'm going to do really quick for you guys is I'm going to holster this. See how that works. So it doesn't really, the strap doesn't really open. You just have to kind of slide it in. Just pivot it a little bit so that way it goes underneath the strap. But again, not too difficult at all. And then booyah, now he has the pistol strapped in. Then lastly, what I'm curious about is if we use this jetpack, so I'm pretty sure it's the same mold as we've seen with other ones, or if you guys are familiar with, if you're interested in Star Wars, or from what I've seen in the other ones, same mold. It does have the same pegs right here to plug into the back. So there it is, looks awesome. And yeah, you can still kind of tuck his cloak over to the side. You know, I've always wondered about that too, like in the show, it's like, yeah, he better make sure his afterburner things don't ignite his cape. So I'm always curious as to how he gets by with a cape. He probably shouldn't. This cape you can take off. I think you can just kind of like, I think you can just, yeah, actually if you move the chin, I'm pretty sure you can pop off the head. Don't quote me yet because I haven't tried it. I guess you should be able to. Okay, I don't want to. But I mean, it is on a peg. You can remove it. Again, I'm not gonna do it right now, but you can definitely pop off the hood, the cloak, I mean, after you take off the head, but still cool. So you can have that on there. Obviously, you can't have both the jetpack and this right now. There's no connection available once you plug in the jetpack. But all said and done, this is incredible, guys. I mean, even if you have, again, if for whatever reason you're watching this video and you're like a super hardcore collector, you have a Hot Toy version, whatever, Mafix or something, this recolor is just significantly, I think, it's stylish and significantly different enough to put in if you're interested in that. Again, you can't really tell in photos, but when you have it in person, you know, again, you can see the dual colored tone between the brown upper cloth, the dark green legs, the dark brown. And yeah, it's just, again, it's just fantastic having on this side, you can start to see like the paint here. And then on this side, you can see a little more of the blue and then the purple. and then some more of that like tannish orange salmon color. And then, you know, even the belt buckle has like a blue metallic paint to it, but it's still nice because it has an overall, if you're a fan of just the kind of the basic dark Din Djarin, you know, like the his suit, you still get the chromish Beskar, and it still has kind of like a darker tone to it. But again, with enough, you know, pop and color variation to make it totally worth it, guys. So there it is, the Mandalorian Din Djarin Credit Collection. Shkabao. And I'll be picking up a few more because Star Wars is fun, guys. If you're watching the show, let me know. And thanks so much for hanging out. Don't forget, keep your faith, say a prayer, spread that love, be positive, be thankful, and coming back at you. Peace.